Bingo is one of those characters with an incredibly creative fanbase. Seriously, these fans are so talented that they've created their very own versions of the little orange pup. Can you imagine just how amazing these alternative Bingos are? Wow. The answer? Very amazing. Especially because a lot of these fans decided to imagine what she'd look like if she were human instead of a dog. And we can guarantee the results are stunning.
Maybe I can play a railings game.
Some of the most popular fan creations imagine what Bingo would look like as a real girl. She usually has light brown hair, freckles across her cheeks, and a warm orange hoodie that matches her fur. What's amazing is how much she still feels like the same Bingo. Gentle, shy, and full of heart. And some fans even gave her a human name, Bella. Because let's be honest, Bingo isn't exactly the kind of name you hear at school. Seeing her in this form makes you wonder, what would her life be like if she wasn't a pup, but a little girl growing up, just like us? Of course, Bingo isn't just a cartoon. She's based on a real dog breed, the Red Heeler. And fans love pointing out how many real-life dogs look exactly like her. The floppy ears, the gentle eyes, and that same playful personality. It's almost uncanny. When you see these real healers side by side with Bingo, it feels like she's stepped right out of the screen. And honestly, who wouldn't want to adopt Bingo in real life? She's just as sweet as she is in the show, only with more fur to brush and more zoomies around the backyard. It didn't take long before fans brought Bingo into Minecraft. Blocky, pixelated but still instantly recognizable, right down to her little orange spots. Some fans even went further, recreating full episodes inside the game. Imagine Bingo chasing Bluey through a pixelated park in Camping, or floating through the stars in Sleepy Time. Seeing her in Minecraft makes you realize Bingo could fit perfectly into any world, even one made of blocks. Anime fans couldn't resist giving Bingo her own transformation. Big sparkling eyes, soft flowing hair, and sometimes fox-like ears, or even a fluffy tail. It's the kind of art style that makes her look like she belongs in a Studio Ghibli movie. But even with the anime look, her gentle personality shines through. She still feels like the same Bingo, just drawn in a way that makes every little emotion larger than life. Of course, Roblox fans had to get involved. There are Bluey-themed maps where you can explore the Healer House, the park, and even Bingo's bedroom, all built by players. And yes, you can actually play as a tiny orange Bingo avatar, running around, meeting friends, and role-playing episodes. It feels exactly like the kind of game Bingo herself would love. It's almost like Roblox was made for her playful imagination. Then we've got Lego Bingo. Some fans built the entire Healer house out of bricks. And yes, they even included a tiny Lego version of Bingo. Blocky, simple, but still instantly recognizable with her orange spots. And the best part? You can actually act out your favorite Bluey episodes piece by piece. It's the kind of crossover that feels like it should already be official. Lego and Bingo just make perfect sense together. This one is wild. Some fans reimagined Bingo as if she were a magical pony straight out of My Little Pony. She's still small, still gentle, but now with big bright eyes, flowing manes, and sometimes even wings or a unicorn horn. It's such a fun crossover because it keeps her kind personality, but places her in a world of magic and friendship. And it makes you wonder, if Bingo really were a pony, which element of friendship would she represent? One fan redrew Bingo as if she lived in The Lion King. That means realistic paws, walking on all fours, and a more animal-like design. It's stunning artwork, but also strange, because it strips away the playful cartoon style we know her for. Still, seeing Bingo in that African savanna setting makes her look like she could have been part of Simba's pride. It's a version that feels both impressive and just a little uncanny. This one might be the strangest of all. Fans imagined Bingo not as a cartoon or even an animal, but as a fuzzy puppet, big button eyes, stitched mouth, and soft floppy arms, almost like she walks straight out of Sesame Street. It's funny, but also a little creepy when you realize how different she feels. Still, it actually makes sense, because puppets already exist in Bluey with Unicorse. So Puppet Bingo doesn't feel completely out of place, just like a dream you'd wake up remembering the next morning. Some fans took Bingo in an unexpected direction: music. They redesigned famous album covers with Bingo front and center. From pop records to classic rock, she shows up everywhere, sometimes posing like a superstar, other times looking completely out of place in the funniest way. It's one of those versions that proves how endlessly creative the fan base is. Bingo doesn't just fit into Bluey's world, she can steal the spotlight on any stage. Some fans went full Disney princess with Bingo. Instead of her usual orange spots, she's dressed in flowing gowns, sparkling crowns, and magical castles behind her. It's a fun idea, but not every design works. Some are beautiful and graceful, while others look like they came straight out of a creepy fairy tale. It shows that when you take Bingo out of her simple world and put her in a royal one, the results can be both magical and unsettling. Yes, this version actually exists. Fans redrew the healers in the style of Family Guy, and that includes Bingo. She ends up looking a lot like Brian's younger cousin, complete with the round head, tiny eyes, and that classic Seth MacFarlane expression. It's strange, it's hilarious, and somehow, it kind of works. It shows that Bingo's design is simple enough to fit into any cartoon universe, even one as different as Quahog. Not all versions of Bingo are sweet. Some fans reimagined her as a horror character, and the results are surprisingly creepy. Dark shadows under her eyes, sharp teeth where her smile should be, and a stare that feels nothing like the gentle Bingo we know. It's unsettling because it flips her personality completely. From soft and kind to something out of a nightmare, it proves that even the most innocent character can be turned into something terrifying with just a few changes. After the creepy versions, let's lighten things up. Some fans reimagined Bingo in classic pixel art, like an old-school video game character. Bright colors, chunky pixels, and animations that look like she belongs in a 90s arcade game. It's simple, it's nostalgic, and honestly, it makes you wish there was a Bingo video game you could play at the arcade. Press start, pick Bingo, and see how far she can go. Finally, one of the most emotional versions of all, a grown-up Bingo. Fans drew her taller, wiser, and with a gentle kindness that feels like a mix of Chili and her younger self. She still carries the same warmth we know from the show, but with a maturity that makes you imagine her as a caring adult, maybe even a parent one day. It's a version that doesn't just change her look. It makes you wonder about her future and how the little Bingo we know today might grow into someone even more amazing tomorrow. So, which version of Bingo was your favorite? Was it the human Bella version, the Lego crossover, or maybe the emotional older Bingo? Drop a orange in the comments right now and let us know. And don't go anywhere, because the next video reveals something even crazier. 15 secret backstories of Bingo you've never seen. Trust me, you don't want to miss it.